Today, you and I were talking about how big of a KD fan you are. Historic night for him, 30,000 points.
He one of the greats. So I honored him with the ball. He said he ain't care too much about it, but hey, everybody don't get 30K in this league. So I hope he keep going.
Kevin Durant reached 30,000 points for his NBA career.
That's always been my goal, is to get the most out of myself.
Unbelievable scorer, unbelievable shooter, just a tremendous play.
The first 3 quarters given 26 and 30K for Durant.
Kevin Durant recently made history by stepping to the free throw line in a game against the Memphis Grizzlies. With that single shot, he joined the exclusive circle of NBA legends who have scored over 30,000 points. Although they lost, it was a dogfight in this game, and he ended off with 34 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 blocks. If we rewind through Durant's career, we'll see a path of staggering numbers, crucial moments, and surprising twists that all led to this historic free throw.
Kevin Durant, that was the one that I retired without really having to being able to figure out what it is that how I can stop him.
Why? So how did KD get here? When Durant entered the NBA in 2007, he wasted no time in showing his potential. By his 3rd season, he was averaging 30 points per game and became the youngest scoring champion in league history. Just 1 year later, he went stupid for a career-high 45 points in a win against the Warriors. Servant noticed that he could take over any game at will. But no matter how often he stuffed the stat sheet, Durant's name always came second to LeBron James. He finished as the runner-up multiple times in MVP voting, leading many to wonder if he'll ever escape that cloud of second place.
KD he would get you up off him for sure, out on the floor. So he's put in a lot of work, but he's just a natural born scorer.
In 2012, Durant guided OKC to the NBA Finals against LeBron's Miami Heat. Even though OKC fell in 5 games, KD played amazing. He averaged 30 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists, while shooting over 54% from the field. Fans got a glimpse of how lethal KD could be on the biggest stage.
And I remember one game in Miami, I'm guarding KD. I'm taking every move and everything, every counter he give at me, I'm there. Great defense being played. He go up for the shot, I contest it. I'm talking about if his wrist is here, I'm right here, like perfect contest. And he hits it, and he runs down the court, and very quietly he said, "You too small."
Finding room, gets it to go. Boy, he worked hard for that shot.
But they also saw his team's biggest weaknesses, which were the supporting players who couldn't hit clutch shots in the way that Miami could. That summer, the Thunder traded James Harden to the Houston Rockets, ending up what could have been a perennial finals contender. Though KD kept piling up scoring titles and working towards that 30K mark, the Harden deal signaled that OKC might never maximize Durant's once-in-a-generational talent. Despite the disappointment in 2012, Durant continued to dominate. By 2014, he earned his first and only regular season MVP award, averaging 32 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists on 50, 39, and 87% shooting splits, numbers rarely seen in NBA history.
First off, I'd like to thank God for changing my life and let me really realize what life is all about. Basketball is just a platform in order for me to inspire people, and I realized that.
During that MVP campaign, he went off for a career-best 54-point outburst in January against the Golden State Warriors, and it was a reminder to everyone that he could explode offensively on any given night. Awards aside, Durant's real mission was still to get his first championship, something that felt more urgent as each year his total point climbed. In 2016, just having lost a 3-1 lead to the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals, Durant made the craziest move. He joined the 73-win Golden State Warriors. Critics, all of us, scolded him, calling it the weakest move ever. But from a basketball standpoint, it was nearly perfect. Surrounded by Steph, Clay, Draymond, Durant no longer needed to face constant double teams. He thrived in an unselfish, fast-paced offense that showcased every facet of his game. The results were absolutely historic. Durant collected back-to-back Finals MVPs in 2017 and 2018, including a crazy performance in 2017 where he averaged 35 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists while shooting 56% from the field, 40% from 3, and 93% from the line. That efficiency put his true shooting percentage above 70%, one of the best marks in Finals history.
Top 5, he might break top 5 in scoring.
Oh, he's no doubt going to break top 5. He's going to be a 30,000-point scorer.
Second youngest to 20.
I mean, think about the guys are all at the top 5. Who shoots the ball like KD? None of them. Jordan, Kobe, Malone, Kareem.
Correct.
None of them can shoot the ball like him, and he's a 7-footer, putting it on the ground, playing like a point.
He also had key defensive moments, recording crucial blocks and guarding LeBron James more effectively than almost anyone else have had. Each game brought Durant closer to 30,000 points, and each point seemed easier to come by in a Warriors free-flowing system. The 2019 NBA Finals saw Durant rush back from a calf injury, only to tear his Achilles in Game 5 against the Toronto Raptors. It was a heartbreaking setback, overshadowing a series where KD already had poured 51 points just across 2 games. That injury cut short any hope of a three-peat with Golden State. Still, Durant's value was evident. When he hit free agency, he landed a max deal with the Brooklyn Nets, intending to form another superstar trio along Kyrie Irving and, for a time, James Harden. Durant missed the entire 2019-2020 season to rehab, but when he returned, he hardly looked diminished. In the 2021 playoffs, with Kyrie Irving and James Harden both injured, KD delivered one of the greatest postseason performances ever. In the pivotal Game 5 against the Milwaukee Bucks, he played all 48 minutes, dropping a 49-point, 17-rebound, and 10-assist triple-double on 16 for 23 shooting. The Nets got out a win, and Durant's near buzzer beater in Game 7 came inches away, literally a toe on the line, from sending Brooklyn to the Eastern Conference Finals. Even though the Nets ultimately lost, Durant's superhuman effort reminded everyone he was still a force, inching even closer to 30,000 points.
Got good shots, and we made some shots too. Guys came in and knocked down some shots in that third. Blake, Jeff, Landry. So, we moved the basketball like that. We put ourselves in good position.
When the Nets experiment ended, Brooklyn shipped Durant to Phoenix in early 2023. Initially, he joined Devin Booker and Chris Paul, forming a promising big three. However, injuries derailed their playoff run. In the offseason, Phoenix traded Chris Paul and other assets for Bradley Beal, then shipped DeAndre Ayton to Portland in a multiplayer deal that brought back Nurkic and other role players to the Phoenix. Now the Suns hope that a core of Durant, Booker, and Beal, backed by pieces like Nurkic, Grayson Allen, and Eric Gordon, can finally bring a championship to the Valley. Through it all, Durant kept scoring at an elite rate, maintaining his typical shooting splits of near 50-40-90, even as rumors surfaced about possible trades or roster adjustments. Finally, coming full circle, an intense battle against the Memphis Grizzlies, KD stepped to the foul line just 1 point away from history. He took a deep breath and calmly sank the free throw that etched his name alongside legends like LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, and Dirk Nowitzki. It might not have been a step-back jumper or a dunk, but the smooth simplicity of a Durant free throw line felt fitting. It was easy, it was effortless. After 4 scoring titles, an MVP season, 2 Finals MVP awards, a string of 50-point outbursts, and now 30,000 points on his resume, Kevin Durant has cemented his reputation as one of the most lethal scorers in basketball history. Yet his story is still unfolding. Of course, haters will hate and bring up his team hopping and wonder if his rings in Golden State carry the same weight as someone who stayed in one place. Others argue that his mix of size, skill, and efficiency may be second to none in NBA history. So again, how did Durant get here? Through a once-in-a-lifetime shooting touch, a relentless pursuit of improvement, and a willingness to adapt to new environments, no matter how controversial they may be. Injuries, trades, and off-court drama never seemed to derail his ability to put up points. Now, with the Phoenix Suns retooled and ambitious, KD's next move could either include a championship run or perhaps more twists in a career defined by the unexpected. Either way, 30,000 points is just one more monumental figure in a career filled with them. And while nobody knows exactly what comes next for KD, one thing is certain: as long as he's on the floor, he'll keep scoring. He'll keep scoring in a way that makes it look super easy, even when they're anything but.